This is Geometry, Lesson 8.1, Areas of Rectangles and Parallelograms. So, area is a measurement of how much space is inside a two-dimensional figure. So I have a couple rectangles here on the right, and if I wanted to know how much space fits inside that shape, I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's 15 square units inside that rectangle. And whether that rectangle is on its side or standing up, it doesn't change that there's still 15 units inside this shape. And rather than having to count them all up, we could just multiply how long it is this way, 3, by how tall it is this way, and get that same answer. 3 by 5 gives me 15. Whether it's standing up or laying down, it's still 15 square units. So any rectangle, if we wanted to get the area of that rectangle, we could take how long it is on the base times how tall it is on the side and get its area. So if I have a parallelogram, it's kind of like a rectangle that got smudged over a little bit. So like, let's say I took this chunk off and moved it over here. It's going to have the same area as that original rectangle, my new parallelogram. So the formulas for rectangles and for parallelograms actually turns out to be the same, because it's still how long it is this way by how tall it is this way, as long as we use the height of that figure and not how long the side is. So we're not talking about the slant, but actually how tall it is. So same formula, base times height. And I want to add a little bit of down here to make sure we know what we're talking about for rectangles. The base is how long it is and the height is how tall it is. And for parallelograms, the base is how long it is and the height is still how tall it is, not how long the side is. We can reorient these formulas also. Like, let's say I wanted to get the base instead of the area. I would just switch that to a divide, and it's the same thing for the height. Now the last page of your packet does have blank space if you wanted to do all of your formulas on that last page. When we get to like 8.2, 8.3, all the different formulas. If you want that, you can use it. Then you're not flipping around to find your formulas. But if you're cool just keeping them on 8.1, that's an option also. So we got a couple of examples. Example A gives me a rectangle and wants me to find the height of that rectangle. Or sorry, find the area of that rectangle if the height is 7 and the base is 3. So to get the area, I just need base times height. So my area is going to be 3. Wow, that was supposed to be a base. 3 times 7 is 21. And for area, we use a squared unit. So I'm going to put feet squared. 3 feet times 7 feet is 21 feet squared. Find the height of the parallelogram that has an area of 7.13 square meters and a base length of 2.3 meters. So here's my base. Now that doesn't necessarily mean bottom, but the bases are always going to be the same whether it's on the top or the bottom of the shape. My formula that I wrote for height is right up here. So if I want my height, I need my area divided by my base. So that'll be 7.13 divided by 2.3. Let's use a calculator for that one just to make sure. 7.13 divided by 2.3 gives me a height of 3.1 meters. So notice my height is just meters. It's not square meters. My lengths, my heights, my bases, my radii, they're all in meters, but my areas would be square meters or square feet or square inches. Anyway, that is it for the notes. Good luck on the exercises, and please let me know if you have any questions.